all those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, I don't know anything about that.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No.
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened. No,
I mean, it did happen, yeah. It does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look, we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
How we can get them back? Should like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and...
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set, I think. We got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that, can't sign that.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
No, that's not how the law works. You park out front, you do fake raffles. Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, no, anyway, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was theft or not? When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his, that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I'm happy to give you the inventory.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah, I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over, I'm good. We gotta win Amanda over, right?
Uh-huh.
Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's still a little worried that you guys are just gonna keep postponing it until,
No, you're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am.
Uh-huh.
I promise you, I swear to God.
But I had to find out for sure.
Did you give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property.
Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow, they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back. And now it's tomorrow.
I was wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think I just want to make sure everything's properly.
But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
Today is Monday. Legos back today?
Tomorrow, he said. I would imagine it'll get done sometime this weekend, so I don't know for sure.
It's been over a month now.
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point.
What Josh said next, I was not ready for.
Dude, when we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
Fuck you, I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
I don't give a damn of your fucking little opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Then you can go fuck yourself.
Dang.
And you stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're fucking thief.
Dang.
Okay?
So what if theoretically it went to court and it turns out you were wrong would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I'm not gonna go against the judge's orders.
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying.
Well, that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
His name is Ben Schneider. He's stalking my house. She had a consignment deal with a guy named Brian Mansell. A year and a half, almost 2 years, she had this consignment deal with him, and she never paid him.
So right away, Josh is lying to the police, which we can easily verify with all of the metadata timestamped pictures that show that the Lego sets were in the store when Josh took it over.
He's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager.
She is a process server, and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
Okay.
Get the papers.
They're fake papers.
They're fake. Go get the papers.
You're okay if I bring those over to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fake. I've talked to the Kaiser Police Department. There's nothing filed. So no, I'm not accepting service from him. Okay. Absolutely not. It's fake.
Okay.
It's not real.
That's completely fine.
Can I peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
It kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of
right,
a
never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's no lawsuit in this.
Okay.
They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm going to murder you," to Amanda, the manager.
And now, Josh has just committed a felony. Lying to the police officers about a false threat I made to get me arrested is super duper illegal.
He called the store 1 billion times, threatened the employees. They have fake service papers. And the girl is like, she's like, "Oh no, I got to serve him these papers." Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know?
He is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers. Okay.
That's fake. That's illegal. You can't pretend to be a process server. So it's fake. It is a lie. She's impersonating a process server. That's illegal.
So these papers that you printed up are
Fake. Yes. 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
Just verify if the case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Fake. Yes. 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
Looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court.
Mr. Schneider is just a YouTuber that got a hold of the story and then went to this guy and said, "Hey, if I can harass these guys and if I can do some stuff and get some money out of them, will you pay me some of that money?" And that's what they're trying to do, is the individual who actually owes the money left the United States. He created a fake contract, forged a manager's signature up there, threatened to kill her.
I didn't sign no agreement. I'm not beholden to somebody else's stupid agreement.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
Hi there, I'm calling to report a crime.
They themselves say, "Hey, you guys stole this product from this person. If you don't give it back, I'm going to burn the place down. Or we're going to burn the place down. Or I'll kill you." It's Ben Schneider who's been the one engaged in this behavior.
Crystal Law was a former franchisee of Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah.
She took Mr. Mansell's Lego, sold it, didn't pay him. She has his money.
When he came to the property, did you have to ask him more than once to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we're not leaving until we get it. And he's like, "No, like, guys, at this point, I've asked you to leave. Please leave." "Well, we you know, like, you have to listen to us. You have to pay us this money." "No, guys, you need to leave, and you're not leaving." Like, but I asked multiple times, they did not leave.
We've tried to talk with him and said, "We're willing to work with you."
We said we would be more than happy to help Mr. Mansell.
Yeah, because
And
Brian said
he was unwilling to work with us. We will work with you to obtain any Lego that does exist.
You guys can send that inventory list to us?
What? I do believe so. Yes. I think we have sent that to Brian.
I've never received an inventory list. I've never received a record of sales.
He says they always say that they'll send me the list, kind of like how you're saying, "Oh, we can send it easily," but then when it comes down to it, you'll never actually send it.
Well, I understand what you're trying to get at. We're more than willing to work with you and help you. That's what I'm saying. Send an email to that email address that I just gave to you, and that will produce results.
And finally,
this is the response. Mr. Schneider, BAM Franchising Incorporation will not participate in any form of communication.
As far as offering Brian the inventory, have you gone through the store, figured out what was part of his collection, taken inventory and shown him that inventory to offer that?
We've tried to share those with Mr. Mansell in hopes that he can see, that we were not attempting in any way, shape, or form to withhold anything. Those then were offered to him, and the initial offer was rejected. So we do want to help him recover as much of the collection. Our number one priority right now is to ensure that he gets made whole. We know that we have a responsibility to work with him to make sure he does get made whole.
So you've offered Brian the inventory of sets that was in the store?
Yeah, whatever was left over, we've offered that on multiple occasions. So we've tried to make multiple offers, and hopefully we'll be able to get them to the table so we can discuss it.
and this is pretty much Ammon's game plan now. Go on as many news stations as you can and lie.
The entire time we were saying, hey, we want to help, we want to help.
The main narrative now seems to be Bricks and Minifigs has always been trying to give Brian his Legos back, but Brian just never wanted them back.
Would you be willing to just take this? And the answer was no. It was attempted to be given to the family, and it was refused. They made the offer and said, hey, you can have all this, and that offer was not accepted at the time.
Well, that's Ammon's side of the story, but I say let's take a look at what actually happened. How should we proceed to retake the possession of the set/minifigures? And they actually emailed back saying they were willing to help. And then after this, they just never respond. So Brian's attorney sent them another email, just following up on this, when can we pick up the sets? And they still didn't respond. So the attorneys emailed back saying, it's now been 16 days, how can we get these Legos back? And finally, they received a response. It says, Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson have no legal obligation to return any of the Lego product that exists in their store to you. They finished this email saying, we consider this matter closed and will not be returning any Lego products to you. So as you can see, that's the reality of what actually happened. But then Ammon goes on Fox News and says this.
So they actually did have an attorney send information to us. We said, great, appreciate this. Let's see what we can do to work this out.
Yeah.
And then we never heard back. I truly do believe in integrity. Truly, I believe in the sentiment of integrity, and I believe everyone should have integrity.
Do you understand the legal definition of theft? Legally have to mean
So
the definition of knowing that the property was stolen or otherwise not belonging to that person.
And on my phone,
that was not known until Mr. Mansell came in days later and said, I have some of these things that need to be...
And that's another lie again, because...
It is not another lie.
So I showed Ammon the security camera footage where corporate acknowledges that they are now going to be responsible for these Lego Star Wars sets. And after showing him this footage to try to bring the conversation back to reality, this was his response.
Now extortion?
Because we caught you guys?
No, because you are attempting to extort us, so... That's what you're doing. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Nope. We have done nothing.
See, I agree too. I agree. Nope, it's not illegal on us. Thank you for...
We have done nothing illegal, and you are doing something illegal right now.
We agreed that there really was no extortion code that would fit your situation.
All of his actions to just generate clicks and likes to get, like social media clout without putting in work and just doing the crummy stuff.
His MO really seems to follow somebody who's like a paper tiger, right? Or like a keyboard warrior.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? Let's go to court. Sue me for us. Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
So when I finally go out and actually sue them, they close down their store. They're also accusing me of sending a sniper to shoot out the windows of the McNeff house.
If you guys want to come to, you can see the window and see where they were shooting from. It could be a sniper blade on the hill.
When the police got there, they realized it was actually a construction worker who accidentally shattered the window.
It seems more likely that it happened from construction work than it happened from some random people across the way.
But even after all this, they still go online and say it was me.
He's trying to get Ben Schneider for like attempted murder.
What's the moral of the story here?
I truly do believe in integrity. Truly, I believe in the sentiment of integrity, and I believe everyone should have integrity.
1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.